We just got a new featurette for the Penguin series, so here we go.
I really wanted the story to begin the week after the movie, where the Penguin, underestimated, grabs for power in this power vacuum.
Yeah, and the city's still flooded, it looks like.
I loved playing the character in the film and designing the shape of Oz's body and his costume, and the whole thing was such a team effort.
Dude, the makeup is crazy.
I thought, is there any world we can do more?
The way the Penguin functions in the Batman is that he's a little bit of a red herring. What I really wanted to do was build that story out, so that's really the birth of the show.
Matt Reeves is a genius, baby.
So there was
Let him cook.
opportunity to really explore him in a deeper way.
And really get to try and understand his psychology.
Interesting,
So the
okay.
Batman film, it's exploring a very different world, whereas the Batman lived in the upper echelons of the social structure of Gotham. This is down in the gutter.
Yeah.
The world ain't set up for the honest man to succeed. There should be love.
I like how they gave him the umbrella, that's cool.
But that ain't the way the world works.
We get to see a different side of Gotham, those that are really affected by the corruption of the city.
Okay, cool.
To me,
I
what
think
was
they're
very
diving
important
more into that in the
is
Batman
this
part
idea of
2.
the high and the low. The idea of the parts of the city that are insulated, and then the people who are struggling just day to day to get by. The Penguin is really looking at the profound corruption of Gotham. It's a kind of a dark American dream story, really.
There are many gangs within Gotham, and they're all vying for real estate, and they're all vying for the drug trade.
Yeah.
I thought about who should be a potential antagonist against Oz. What Matt established in the movie is that Carmine Falcone, who dies in the film, has a family. There's Alberto Falcone and there's Sofia Falcone.
My father's been dead a week.
Cool, so the Falcones are still kind of tied into all this.
Sophia was the smartest. He wanted her to really carry on the family. Dylan and I were very excited about how we could embody this rise to power of Oz in this battle of wills and who is going to come out on top.
Okay, that's cool. I like that.
People underestimate you, but not me.
Yeah.
I've always known you were capable of more.
Oh, snap.
Oz always struggled in his life, so he's savvy in some ways in relation to the cruel mathematics of how the world works.
Yeah.
What is it you're really after, Oz?
Clancy Brown.
When I first started to dissect Oz and figure out what was driving him, my realization was I think he wants to be loved and revered.
Yeah,
To me,
I see
the
that.
deeper root issue would come from his mother. I wanted to write an interesting, complicated, tough as nails broad, and so I created Frances for that.
What you did wasn't impulsive. It was instinctual. This city is meant to be yours, sweetheart.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do to get it?
The morally...
Damn, that really seems
individual
like
that
that's
is
how his
Oz,
mom would act.
seeking ambition in the city, that was always sort of the blueprint for the character. And inside of that was an exploration that is deep, emotional, disturbing, and also exciting in an entertainment way, much like all great gangster movies or television shows.
Cool. I love the purple.
Over the course of the show, these characters become larger than life in multiple different iterations.
They are all faced with the same decisions that we all have to make. They just choose different actions that we could never choose.
Yeah.
Oz knows the world is a cruel place, and you either get to live beneath the cruelty as a victim of it, or impose the cruelty on those who deserve it more than you.
These characters have been through tremendous
Wow.
trauma, and the idea about how all of that resonates against
It really
this
seems like
place,
everybody knows
and
how
that
these
Gotham
characters
is this
work, which I
place
really,
where
really like.
People can live these forsaken lives, and it creates these lives of tremendous desperation, and it creates an emotional violence that ends up spilling out into the world of that city in physical violence. I think all of that, to me, is an exciting way of taking something that is this familiar pop, iconic, mythic place, fictional place, and trying to find a way to make it relate to the real world.
Yeah, that's cool. Hello, Uzi. The Penguin, September 19th. Let's go, baby. I'm ready.